The Habs win. The Habs win. The Habs win. It's time for the post-game breakdown. Game number 72, Philadelphia and Montreal. And Montreal, the big win. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. Oh, I thought it was text. Great game by Montreal. A 4-1 win over the Flyers, and they evened the season series at 1. And April 9th, we get another the rubber game, I guess. But just a really good game by Montreal. Caden Primo was good tonight. That close to his third consecutive home shutout. So Caden Primo just having we were worried that the 3-goalie system was hurting him. I don't know, because he's just been fantastic. So Nick Suzuki was awesome. Got his 30th goal and his 39th assist. So one more assist, and he has his third consecutive season at 20-plus goals and 40 assists. But 20 goals, 40 assists season, third in a row. What else? Ullinen gets his first goal since November 16th, I believe it was. And let's see. That's enough for now. 2 empty net goals, one by Armia, one by Jake Evans. And Owen Tippett with the only Flyers goal very late in the third period. So little too late for the Flyers. So spoilers, Montreal almost were pretty big spoilers. If Washington had beaten the Leafs, because I don't think they're going to, or they lost already, Washington could have jumped into third place in the division. So big spoilers. Montreal, they did their job. Washington didn't do theirs. That's all. So, I mean, that's what Montreal's got to play for at this point. And, Montreal's going to continue to play hard and try to win as many of these games as they can, and you can't blame them for that. And they may win some. It doesn't mean it's going to affect them in the standings, because, it depends on when you win and other teams win or lose and all that. It doesn't mean anything. They're still they might have moved up into 7th from the bottom, from 6th from the bottom with this win. But anyways, very fun win. Just a great game by Montreal. And they've been playing 60-minute hockey now for a little while. And awesome job. Nick Suzuki kind of going to make it hard for the people who are picking the team for Team Canada for the Olympics to not pick him. He's making it hard on them for sure. All right, let's see who's here. If you are here, talk to me in the chat. Welcome to Don't Puck with Media. I might have said, hey, welcome to Talking Habs. It's not Talking Habs. It's Don't Puck with Media. Sometimes I forget where I am. Talk to me here in the chat. Let me know what you thought of the game. I, myself, in my preview this afternoon for this game, said Primo steals this game. Primo stole this game. Along with, Montreal had the offense. They shut them down defensively, but Primo, mostly on the defensive side, stole this game. He was really awesome. So I got it right. I came close on the score, but not exactly. All right, let's see who's here. If you're here, say hi. Guru, welcome back, Guru. Nice win for Primo. He seems to have settled down since Allen was traded. He definitely has. People are thinking differently about him now compared to 2 seasons ago, compared to the beginning of the year, of the season. Yeah, people are thinking differently of him for sure. Absolutely. Management didn't give up on him. It was us that gave up on him, but I don't think management ever gave up on him. That's why they didn't send him to Laval, because they knew that not only did they not give up on him, other teams saw what they still saw in him. And good thing they are smart and didn't give in. That's by the way, that's Matt Greer. Welcome back. Andre, welcome back. Don't Puck with Talking Habs. There you go. Yeah, Don't Puck with Media or Talking Habs, all right? Unless you're a really good-looking girl around my age, you can puck around with me, no problem. It's late night. This is not prime time. I can say something like that. And YouTube is not going to do a damn thing about it. All right, so who's here? 4 people here with me tonight. Not too bad. Not too bad. I noticed if you haven't seen, we put out a Habnormals podcast. There's a Pucking Around podcast out this week. The Habnormals one just came out. What day? This morning. Sometime this morning. And it's already doing a considerably better than the other one, the last one. So it's catching on a little bit. Check it out. Links are in the description. But if you're here watching, you just have to look in the videos on this channel and you'll see it. Check it out. It was just Matt and I last night. But we had a good time. I thought we did a good job talking about a number of things. Slavkovsky, Jacob Fowler, the game in Colorado, the refs. What else did we talk about? A couple other things. So check that out. And then on the Puck Around podcast, it was just Cam, Alex, and myself. And we talked about playoff races and things like that. And we might have talked about the refs a little bit. I don't think we did, though. Talked about Tortorella. Showed a couple of clips of things. So it was cool. Party of 5. That was an old show. Me included. Well, are we 5? We are 5. Party of 5. That name, you think, for me, I think of that TV show, so it couldn't be used. Yeah. That's us. Do we have many UFA or RFA we need to lock up? Not that bad. I don't think they're that bad. There's teams with way worse. Some teams are crazy bad for that. Montreal, it's all manageable, I believe. It's funny. My cat's in there. He's there eating food. I keep dry food in here because I sometimes keep the door closed when I'm recording. Cat's in there. I'm like that. But there's dry food in the kitchen. Where do they come to eat the dry food, though? They come here to eat it. They'll eat more dry food out of my room than out of the kitchen where their main bowl. Like, it's so weird. Cats are weird. He's a good boy. Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here like a goof. All right, so it was 4-1. 4-1. First period, opened the scoring was Nick Suzuki. Does that sound right? Nick Suzuki opened the scoring with a power play goal, 12:58 into the first, his 30th of the season. Slavkovsky, his 9th game in a row with a point. Gets the primary assist, and Matheson gets the other one. Let's see, a little under a minute. No, a little over or under 4 minutes later. Under 4 minutes later. Ulinen gets his 4th, and like I had said, his first since November 16th. He gets that from Struble and from Suzuki. So Suzuki gets his 39th assist, one more. And like I said, his 3rd season in a row with 20 goals, 40 assists. Yoel Armia gets an empty netter because there's no more scoring until the 3rd at 17:05 of the 3rd. His 13th goal of the season. And I want to say that's his Habs high in goals. That's from Matheson and from Gooley. Owen Tippett spoils it for Primo with 1:02 left. So his 27th from Hathaway and Konechny. And then Jake Evans gets another empty netter. His 6th goal of the season from Matheson and from Armia. And that was with 4 seconds left. Not much time. And that was it. That's all she wrote for the scoring. Shots were 30-17 for Philadelphia. We were virtually even there at the face-off circle. 50.9% for them, 49.1% for us. Let's see. 0 for 4 on the power play were they, and 1 for 2 for Montreal. Let's see. Hits. 26 big hits for Montreal, 10 for Philadelphia. 22 block shots for Montreal, 13 for Philadelphia. We did give away 11 to their 9, but we took away 8 to their 1. So about even there. It balances out. Season series, they beat us 3-2 in the shootout January 10th in Philadelphia. 4-1 here tonight, and the rubber game April 9th back here in Montreal. And the 3 stars. Caden Primo, a 1.01 goals against and a 9.67 save percentage. So his numbers are going to get even better. Gets the first star. Nick Suzuki, 1 goal, 1 assist. Second star. And David Savard, no goals, no assists, but some really solid defensive plays. Last I heard, he had 5 blocked shots, but that was still with some time left. So I don't know how many, but that's why he's got that star. David Savard. And there you go. That's the stats from the game. A good, solid 60-minute, hard-working game by Montreal, where they refused to give up a goal till the end. Basically, 2 goals for Philadelphia got called back. 1 for Montreal, a Suzuki high stick knockdown of the puck and then swatted it in, and it was no goal. So 3 goals called back in this game. That's something. Let's see, 2 for them and 1 for Montreal. And if they weren't called back, it would still have ended up 5-3 if you go off that. So, but a 4-1 win. Caden Primo was fantastic. Nick Suzuki was fantastic. Montreal was pretty good tonight. And there you go. I'm going to stop talking now. I have no comments, though. I got any new comments here that I can stop talking? Let's see. Too soon, but improved. Yes. Too soon for what? They're definitely improved. If you can't look at this team and say, yeah, they're doing the right thing, whatever, then yeah, you got to go back to space hockey school. Watching the latest games, I was thinking this team playing like that would not miss the playoffs. They wouldn't if they were able to do this all through the season. Right, but I mean, that's the hope when next season when Doc is healthy, stays healthy, knock wood, and they've picked up either somehow put somebody in that right wing spot from the draft, some of quality, and now you got 2 good solid scoring lines. This team's going to be that much better. You play hard like that, compete like that. This rebuild's going to be over quicker than we thought if that happens. It is going to require, though, some super good talent up front. Some real quality forward talent coming in. At least 1, maybe 2 guys like that. And I think this team is going to take off. Take off to the great white north. Take off. Oh, here we go. Damn, that Armia is out playing lots. Do we honestly need Dvorak back at all? Well, he's not coming back this season, so Yo makes me question his going. He's going to go, though. I mean, the thing is, right, what are they going to sign him to after? They'd have to let him become a free agent and then re-sign him. Otherwise, they got to give him a qualifying offer that's going to be too high. Is Dvorak coming back? That's questionable, too. He might not be back. They might move him in the offseason. Armia is the core of the team. He's not. Weidman will take us to the promised land, except Weidman will never be suiting up for the Habs again. I mean, why would they re-sign Weidman? He's a free agent at the end of the year. He's not coming back. And I know you're joking about taking us to the promised land, but mentioning his name even is redundant because he's not coming back. How's that? I used the big word. Are you entertained yet? I don't know. There's still only 4 people. This is not picking up yet over here on the post game show over here. I'd do better on Talking Habs, but we're trying to get this channel well off the ground. And if all goes well and Matt gets that, Matt's got to do something. But going forward, when we do live shows as a big group, not these hangouts or anything, but we're going to be able to stream to both channels legally this time. And that's what we're going to probably start doing. And Harry, if he does it too, might stream to his channel as well. I should remind you on Monday hasn't been canceled yet. We're doing a Puck Around podcast live. It's also Flyers and Islanders. We're going to do a watch party podcast thing with special guest Kim, Isles Girl 3. So Isles Girl is supposed to be on with us, and it's going to be a special event right here, and hopefully on Talking Habs as well. Maybe on Harry's channel too, if he's able, and if Kim has Streamyard on her channel too, if she wants. So, yes. So please check that out. You'll see the thumbnails coming out. I have to put thumbnails on both channels. Jim Kirk, I don't disagree with you on that, but it's about talent. It's in Weidman's case. Yeah, I'm sure he checks the boxes, except on the talent side. He's just not talented enough. He's not big enough. And, he was a placeholder here. But yeah, I mean, he's a good team guy. There's no doubt. I mean, there's no knock on Weidman. He did the best with what he had and filled in when needed. So, but I mean, his time is done. I don't think there's any doubt of that. Yeah, he's, that dial finger of his, man, he can order pizzas. Or order them. That would mean it sounds like he farts on the pizzas. He can order pizzas like nobody's business. Give me that pizza. There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Evans, as they find the pieces to go forward for that fourth line, maybe he gets moved. I don't see it next year, though. I think he's got another year left on the deal. After that, maybe, but maybe at the deadline, maybe they might sign him to another short-term deal. I could see that. I think Evans is movable if you need to, at the right price. His contract's not a big contract, definitely tradable contract, and I think teams would be. You'd find a trading partner for Evans. YouTube autocorrect is subjective. Oh, don't worry. I just like to make fun of people that make, not people, but the word, when you screw up a word. I like to make fun of it, but there's nothing else behind that. Anyway, so we got about 10 more minutes because we're early. It's not 1 a.m. like it has been pretty much, or midnight. But we got 10 more minutes and we will be done. So whatever you want to ask, whatever you want to state, now's the time. If you're here, say hi. Got 7 people in the room now. It was a wonderful game to watch. That was really a fun game to watch. Especially since Alex is a big Flyers fan. So it makes beating the Flyers or just even playing them more interesting and then beating them that much sweeter. Because now when we see Alex, I'm going to see him. What's tomorrow? Friday? I'm going to see Alex on Saturday morning for the Sin Bin. I'm the director and the producer and everything else. So I'm going to see him. I'm going to definitely rub that in. Definitely rub that in. In the Monday podcast, I predicted that Montreal would go 0-3 this week, and I am totally wrong as they've gone 2-0 so far. So I jinxed. I didn't. It was like on purpose to say 0-3 so that they'd go and win them, and I'd be totally wrong, and it would be me that looked stupid, and my team looked great. So you owe it all to me that they've got these 2 wins. If you want them to tank, well, come at me. What can I say? Savard has a big value. I know we didn't like him at the first year. We didn't really understand the way he plays. Big value defensively, Savard. And I was on that. Like I was starting to see that last year, and this year he's been pretty damn good. And you can see why he was worth a first-round pick. No, Matt Greer. It's great because these are opportunities for Alex's head to explode on camera, and this, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. So yeah, can't wait. You're still on the fence about the goaltending. You know what? Honestly, I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Primo this year has, you know what? It's not like he has a good game here. He's been pretty consistent in his play. And Monty, you might look at his record and say, but I mean, he gets all the real tough games. He plays the most games. Monty's been pretty damn good. I mean, he's been really good. I don't know what you don't see that. I don't know how you don't see that. Excuse me. I don't get it. And Savard, I mean, it's defensive, right? So people don't always, a lot of people look at numbers and shit only. For defensemen, I don't know. You can't do that unless they're offensive defensemen. But I mean, it's clear Savard's got value to a team, especially if you think a team that's a contender, that one of those would have reached out for him at the price that was being asked. But that since they didn't, I'm happy to have him here. You can look at all the mock drafts you want, Bill. All the mock, it's like wrestling. It doesn't matter. It's fake. Same as wrestling. If he turned out to be half as good as Steve Yzerman, I would be happy, right? Right? But he's not going to, more than likely, or he will, or whatever. But it's a mock draft, so it doesn't mean nothing. I try not to do those things because they don't mean anything. So even if they do, Dobbs is going to be ahead of Cole. Who's Dobbs exactly? Why do I not know who Dobbs is? Yzerman was the young at the time. I don't know if that's still the case, but I think at the time he definitely was. He was young. But I think since then, there might have been someone. You're talking about Lou Dobbs. Who's Lou Dobbs? Because to me, Lou Dobbs was that old, stupid Republican TV personality in the States, no? I don't think he plays hockey. But I could be wrong. So I'm right. Yeah, isn't he dead, Lou Dobbs? Maybe I'm wrong on that. So who's Dobbs? Give me a hint of who he is. Yeah, Lou Dobbs is dead. He's definitely not going to play hockey. Oh no! You know what they could use him for? You know, instead of the goalie there, the shooter tutor, just put him up there, kind of like Weekend at Bernie's style. It looks like I don't like Republicans, really. I don't like certain types of Republicans, like the crazy ones. No, I don't like those. I don't like conservatives here in Canada either, who are batshit fucking crazy. I don't know. I don't like those. No. All right, well, we're up to our last 3 minutes. Because I'm looking forward to, I don't know, doing nothing. It's been a long day. I'm tired. I think that's why I've been a little loopy today. I'm tired today. Tired. Let's see. Do I trust politicians anymore? Depending on the politician. There are politicians I trust. Do I trust them as 100% everything out of their mouth is true? No. But the ones I like, they don't lie like the other ones do. Riding horses with long beards, shooting guns. That's how you see Republicans? Reinbacher. How do you get Dobbs for Reinbacher, dude? Reinbacher. Yeah, they might. Is it a goalie then? You're talking about a goalie. Fowler. Talking about Fowler? Jacob Fowler. Yeah, awesome pick, that guy. Going to be great. Have a good night there, Jim Kirk. What is the saying? To infinity and beyond. Wrong movie. Fowler. Lou Fowler, Dobbs. Yeah, no. What was the point about Fowler? Yeah, I don't know. They might draft a goalie this year, depending on who's out there when they're picking later. Yeah, got to keep the cupboard stocked. All right, well that's it. I'm going to take off because it's time. It's a half hour in. I'll be back on. Let's see, we're back tomorrow night for the trivia. And if all goes well, the trivia will be on both channels. Because Matt's supposed to be there. We'll see if he does the StreamYard account or not. But we'll have trivia. If the trivia is going to be on and only on one channel, it will be over on Talking Habs. So we'll be doing trivia tomorrow. We got Saturday, we got Carolina in town. So we've got that. And I've got the Sin Bin will also be happening. Sin Bin number 5. I don't know what they're talking about yet. I don't know what the agenda is. And then on Sunday is a day that God rests, and I will rest. So I have nothing on the agenda for Sunday right now. And that's it. That's it for the rest of the week. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Whoever came over, appreciate it very much. Great game by the Habs. Go, Habs, go. I'll see you next time. Till then, stay safe out there. Peace out, and have a good rest of the night. Still early. Only 10:30. I'm almost used to this late starts. This is great. Night's not over. Enjoy the rest of the night, and I'll see you soon. Ciao, everybody.